I'd be worried about my man having a work wife. At an event that we went to for his job last weekend, and I just like accidentally found out about this work wife that it just kind of like rubbed me the wrong way. So like I need to know if like I'm in the wrong for thinking that he should like cut this off. I don't think that he ever would have personally told me if I didn't find out on my own. We get to this event, it's at this like divey bar. We're just talking to one of his buddies and he's introducing me and stuff. I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick. While I'm in the bathroom, I'm like freshening up and stuff, and I'm in my purse and I see my spicy cubes, and I remember that like me and him had talked about taking them while we were at the event, and then like after they kicked in like 45 minutes, we'd just rush home to each other, so we didn't really have to stay very long because he was like, I don't really care to be at this work event very long. I take mine and I go back out of the bathroom to bring him his, and he's still sitting there with his buddy talking, but I like came up behind them, so I heard their conversation. I heard his friend saying, oh, I see it's real bold of you that you brought real wifey and you're gonna introduce her to work wifey. And then he just kind of like nudged him, and then my man just kind of like was like, whatever, man. I walked up and then they just stopped changing the subject, but like I didn't want to say anything in front of him, and I'm just like standing there holding his spicy cube, and he's like, oh, is that for me? And he grabs it and he takes it. Okay, I'll bring this up to him later. Well, about 10 minutes later, this girl comes up to us, and I just knew. I knew that this was who work wifey was, especially because of the interaction she had with me. She looks at me and she's like, I've heard so much about you. You have no idea. He talks so highly of you. Blah, 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 blah. That's the only thing she says to me. Then she turns to him and she starts talking to him for another 20 minutes. And then it's like her back is to me, and like, I'm like not even a part of the conversation anymore. So I don't really like that. So after about 20 minutes of that, I'm like fed up. Also, my spicy cube is like kicking in, like I'm feeling hot and bothered. So I tap my man on the shoulder and I'm like, hey, like I'm feeling some type of way, like let's get out of here. And he's like, oh yeah, me too. So he says his goodbyes, whatever. We get in the car and I'm like, so work wifey. Yeah, that's what I heard. And he goes, who told you that? And I was like, I heard your buddy talking about it like when I came up. And he goes, oh, it's nothing, like it's nothing like that. Like he was completely honest with me, I think, by saying like, oh yeah, like apparently she had a crush on me at first before she knew I was with you, and everybody made fun of her for it, and it just became this whole thing, and she's backed off ever since, but like she's still friendly, like we're cool, blah blah blah. And I'm like, I trust you, like I trust you, it's fine. And I like kind of let it go. I don't know, should I be like, I've been thinking about it more and more, and I'm like, should I be concerned